So I just want y'all to know that this is how I've been looking for like, well, I did put some makeup on. What was that, the day before yesterday? But before that, this is how I've literally been looking every single day for like, I swear, like 2 weeks. Um, like it's just been like my skin. It's just been so hard. Like I was like, oh, I need to get back, making my makeup tutorials and doing all that kind of shit. And I can't fucking do it because every time I put makeup on, my face has been breaking out. Like, and I know this is at this point, it's not the makeup. My hair, I haven't like done my hair in weeks and I'm so embarrassed. It's time for me to get my shit back together. This entire summer has just been like the struggle when it comes to everything. And I think it's just like stress and all of the things going on within my head and having that depressive episode and drinking too much and all these things like accumulating. And I think that is what's like contributing to my skin factor, because it's like I can't ignore that shit. Like like my body is like, it's not just that too. Like I'll probably do another video where I talk about some other things that's going on. That's like, this summer has just been really, really rough. And I'm like, I was so excited for summer, and I'm always excited for summer because especially up here, you don't get no fucking summer. It's not, nice. It's not beautiful year round. But this summer has really been rough. Like, I mean, this year has been rough, but yeah, I was trying to like figure out like what I can do. I don't know if I need to find like another skincare regimen, but it's so hard to get, oh shit. It's so hard to get a skincare regimen because it's trial and error. You got to try products, you got to buy products. And it's like, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on something and it not work. And it's like, maybe the main thing that I got to do is just focus on getting well from the inside first. I mean, maybe that's just what it is. And stop playing, and then incorporate the skincare routine afterwards. I don't give a fuck if it sounds shallow or whatever, but when I like look good, I feel good. And like vice versa. Like sometimes in the past, it used to be the opposite. It used to be I would be flourishing on the outside, just absolutely gorgeous, darling. And then on the inside, I'd be like fucked off. But as of recently, it's been like, I mean, not recently, but after that, like, I just noticed like, okay, like when I feel better, like, I mean, when I look better, like I just naturally feel better. And then everything just kind of flows together. It just kind of, you know what I'm saying, coincides. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an issue, but now it's like, oh, you don't feel good on the inside? Well, you're gonna look like shit on the outside until you deal with what's going on the inside. Like, and I feel like that's unfair. I feel like that's unfair, universe. You ain't have to do me like that. I'm a grown-ass woman with 2 kids, and I feel like this is unnecessary and it's excessive. Like, so I'm trying to figure out things I can do. I really feel like one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to do like a detox. And not one of those detoxes where you try to lose weight. Like, this is not that kind of detox. Like, because Lord knows a nigga don't need to lose no more weight. Okay. I just want to do like a healthy detox where I just don't consume like hella processed sugars, hella processed anything really. I don't want to consume processed foods. I just want to eat like raw, natural and stuff like that. And not even necessarily vegan, but just like cut down on the meat, like cut out the dairy, cut out the gluten, and really just try like some natural teas, um, and yeah, just like really pay attention to the things that I'm consuming. I already, for the most part, I drink a lot of water. I feel like I haven't been drinking as much as I normally do lately for whatever reason. So I gotta up my water intake again, and yeah, like cut out these certain foods and just like really be more intentional about the things that I'm consuming, and then see. I feel like that would really help partially. Like I said, I think it's a bunch of different things. So I'm gonna just spell it out to just simply. I feel like it's the applicators that I'm using, which is the beauty blenders. Maybe I'm not supposed to use beauty blenders. Two is that I think that my inner world, my internal world, my levels of stress and mental health have been suffering. So now it's manifesting physically to where I can see it. So that way I have to deal with it. And three is my diet. It just does not look good. So I love you guys. Pray for me, because I am embarking on a new journey, and it is going to take some strength to get through this thing and some serious knowledge. But I'm ready for it because it's time for a change, and I'm tired of looking like this. Like, look at my hair. Like, right, so here is some of the things that I bought, some of the healthy, like fresh. So I got some fresh spinach. I always buy fresh spinach, fresh peppers, bell peppers. Gotta have onions, of course. Celery, Brussels sprouts. If you guys are sleeping on Brussels sprouts, don't, because they are delicious when they're cooked right. They're nasty as fuck if you don't do them right. But tomatoes are literally like my fucking favorite, so I have to have those, of course. I got broccoli, some cilantro, cucumbers, of course. Now put these in your water. You can pickle them, you can just eat them straight up, eat them with ranch, like they're just everything. I did get this pineapple. Oh, my hands is ashy. Oh, the audacity. Y'all know I wash my hands though. But I got this pineapple because I'm gonna make this mango pineapple salsa. You're gonna have to wait. So I'm gonna make a mango pineapple salsa. I'm recording. Get out of here. And I got like fruit. There's like grapes, apples, watermelon, cantaloupe, which is like my favorite. One of my favorites. Everything's my damn favorite. Whatever. I love fruit, but cantaloupe I love so much. Blueberries. And I am lactose. So I'm really trying to, I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm trying to like move away from dairy. And this yogurt, I tried this, is really, really good. Like it almost eats like a fucking dessert. So since I can't have like regular yogurt because it just hurts my tummy. But so I got myself some almond milk. I tried the oat milk. I don't know if I really liked it, but I'm sure I'll give it another try. I got peaches. Like, look how pretty these are. Like, I got peaches, apples, and this is something that I just started like probably a couple months ago. I take like 2 shots of 100% cranberry juice, and this isn't even the expensive brand, like the organic real one. I'm moving towards that one, but that shit is expensive. So I started with this one, but it's just good for your lady parts and just good for your digestion. And but yeah, I got grapes, and yeah, so I got like all these nice like healthy things to help. And I'm excited because this is really important to me to be eating better. Like I have to get milk, of course, for the kids, and creamer for the mister with this coffee. And I be having my coffee sometimes. I make my little ghetto mochas at home, but I'm trying to move away from that and move into tea. All right, you guys. So, well, first of all, hopefully this video all edits together well and I'm able to like connect all the dots and all the pieces. But this is like, this is okay, so this is about my skin and about my diet and what have yous. And so this is a small after video, so I can put all the little shits together and hopefully it makes sense. But I just want to like show you guys like my skin. Like it's so much better than it was. Like it's still like, you know, I'm still a little bumpy, but like it's so much better than it was. And I am so grateful and so thankful. And so what I've been doing is I've been having more intention with my food. So sorry, I don't want like that white film, you know what I mean, to get on your lips right there. Like gross. Okay, anyways, but yeah, so that I have been having more intention with my food. I'm also working on my affirmations and the things that I tell myself, and not saying things like they're far in the future, but as they are now. And so they become my reality, as opposed to something that I'm like, oh, it's so far away, I can't see it. But anyways, so I have been having more intention with my food. And one of the big things that I did cut out is dairy. And it's not easy for me because I love cheese. Like I don't really fuck with milk and yogurt and all that other stuff. Like I can easily cut those things out. But cheese and ranch have been like, they're like my things. I love cheese. But so I cut out cheese over the past week. And when I tell y'all, I can feel the difference just from cutting out the dairy, you know, because, and here I'll even drop this story because I took my kids to get some Dairy Queen ice cream the other day as like a treat. I didn't get anything for myself or whatever, but I took 3 bites out of their ice cream last week. And when I tell you, within a couple of hours, I was like sick. I was like, my stomach was just so upset. I was so unhappy. I swear, even like my yoni was like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, it's like, it was so weird. And so I was like, okay, this is really, that's an affirmation to be like, cut out the dairy. Like, let's really see what happens. Because I think it's really important to, if you don't feel well, pay attention to your body and then cut out the things that are making you sick. And you'd be surprised how simple they are. It's not easy. It's simple and easy, 2 totally different things, but it's very simple. And so I just been paying more attention and focusing on, like I said, not consuming dairy products. And I've been cutting out, you know, most of like the wheat products and stuff that I've been, but not completely, but I cut, you know, really went down on that. I went down on the meat consumption as well, but still there. But what I cut out was dairy for sure. And I really feel like it has helped. And just like I said, being more mindful and having more intention with the foods that I'm eating has really been like liberating. I don't want it to consume my life in the sense of like, oh my God, every time I go somewhere, I'm like, what can I eat? Like, I don't want it to be weird and, you know what I'm saying, like hella complicated. I just want to be aware. There's just a lot of things that I've always been just a little more sensitive to. And I've been able to cut foods out. Like I remember I didn't eat red meat for, oh my God, it was had to been like 7 years or something. Like it's something crazy. Like I went to a restaurant, ordered a hamburger, and I bit into it and it was red on the inside, which is like, obviously I know now that that's common and it's normal, but that shit, I was done. I was like, I'm never eating red meat again. Like this shit is disgusting. What is this? What is this? Because it just tasted like animal. Like, and if y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. When something just tastes like animal, like where's the seasoning? So many options and so many things that we can do to help ourselves. And I'm not saying that this shit is a say all be all and any of that. This is just my personal journey, my personal realizations, and the things that I'm working towards and the things that have helped me. And I'm sharing them in the hopes that it can help somebody else. If you're having any type of health issues, or you just want to feel better in general, I challenge you to pay attention to the things you're consuming, like physically consuming, as far as like eating, drinking. Because as you guys know, I still haven't, haven't been consuming any alcohol. So I still have that under my belt. I'm super excited and proud of myself for that. So it's just been very interesting and very enlightening, and I'm good with that. Like like I'm happy to say that something that I'm doing is working. And it really, a lot of it didn't come from, I'm sorry, like my face is like itchy, like my nose is itchy, my face, like this whole side of my face the whole right side of my face is just like feels itchy. But what was I saying? No, but yeah, I just feel like, I hope if you guys can hear that, that's the wash machine, and it is what it is. So it'd be like that. But yeah, I just am excited to be really paying attention and really trying to take the steps to live the life that I want and the life that I need, the life that I deserve. I am the creator of my reality. I am creation. So I can't sit around and wait for other people or anything outside of myself to tell me how to move. And I've operated in that space enough. And like I said, being able to pay attention to myself and notice that, yeah, you're sensitive, but you're sensitive for a reason. Like you operate on a much higher level, and when you're in alignment, and alignment comes through the food that I eat, the information that I ingest, the people and relationships that I cultivate or stay in or are involved in, the groups, anything that I am a part of is energetically like tied or has energetic like channels to me. So I have to be mindful of all of that shit, and I think we all do, just in general, be mindful of who and what, and not always think that people are bad and stuff like that, but just understanding like seasons and all that other shit. And like I said, if for whatever reason I'm able to have drinks again and it be cool, and what I'm saying, I'm perfectly fine with that. If I don't get to drink again, then guess what? I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, it's just one of those things, like, we just have to allow ourselves to be. And for me, part of being is like living my best and figuring out myself. I'm learning myself, literally, like, and since, like, I mean, you guys can kind of see, but like, like I lost more weight, and I'm not trying to lose no weight. So it's like, hold up. what is happening. You know, like, all of this stuff has to be addressed, and I'm willing to do that shit for me, so I can operate at my highest and have just the purest of intentions, and give out the purest love that I can, and operate in that space with a clear mind, and follow my intuition, and listen to my have discernment. And all those things are beautiful to me, and all of those things I feel like we all have access to. It just takes clear channels to really be able to trust them. And so this is really what this shit is about. It's just about trusting myself, and, you know, trusting that what I'm doing is for my best good. Like, everything that I'm doing, I'm not doing anything to harm myself anymore. I don't want to do the things that are self-sabotaging. I don't want to engage in activities that are not becoming of me, and becoming of who I know that I truly am. And part of that is making sure that my channels are clear, so that way I operate with my God-given, universe-given, whatever, intuition that is so amazing and so powerful, and being able to discern between, like, my mind and my intuition. Like, what's my anxiety as opposed to my intuition. And, like, this is just, like I said, just within a week. Like, just within a week. And I see I see results. And I'm proud of that. And not only that, of course, like, it definitely helped. You know, my moon cycle started, so that's always like a beautiful thing, just to release and flow. And it reminds me to connect and get back into my self-care, because you guys see my hair has been tied up. It's been up in a bun for, oh my goodness, it's been tragic. So it's just a reminder to get back into my self-care, like, because this body is fucking amazing, and your body's fucking amazing, and it does so many wonderful things every day, all day, like, without you even having to think about it. So treat your body well, feed it what it wants, don't give it what it doesn't want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, like, think about it. Just think about it. Just pay attention to anything. Like, I promise you, it's like it'd be the weirdest shit. Like, it's like I said, you know, dairy, and fucking dairy is in everything. Once you're aware of it, you're like, fuck. Damn, I can't have, but it's like, it's worth the sacrifice to be who, you know what I'm saying? It's worth the sacrifice to really move in my power. And I'm tired of feeling powerless and feeling off. Like, I mean, I am off a little bit, but, you know, I'm talking about off in the sense of, like, knowing that my body is not happy, and it's not moving and being and operating in its optimal level, because, like, there's so many magical things that this shit can do. It's so crazy. Like, so, okay, I guess that's the end of the video, because here comes Loyal to ask me for spaghetti. So, but yes, I just wanted to close out with that. Let you guys know that is what's going on, and I'm excited, and I can't wait for you guys to see me fresh out with my makeup and all the exciting things that I got coming up. Okay, but I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Okay, all right, bye. It's wise enough, bitch.